Hey, guy. today we are live streaming round 8 of the GTE Sunday series, the finale. This is the round we'll crown a champion in the series. We've got 3 contenders tonight, so we'll get right into what we're going to talk about before we go to the live scenes. This was meant to take place last week, but this is the scenario tonight. These 3 contenders going for the championship. Someone Awesome got quite a hefty lead at this stage, 14 points in hand over Ty Morgo, an angry old fella. He's 33 points down, so he's got quite a lot of ground to gain tonight. So we'll have a look at the permutations and combinations of where these drivers must finish. So switch it over. So for Someone Awesome to win the title, he needs to get pole position and at least finish 8. So that should be pretty easy. For Ty Morgo to win the title, if he gets pole, he must finish at least 7 positions higher than Someone Awesome, and that's assuming Someone Awesome gets points for second as well. So, but it could play well and truly into his favour if Someone Awesome doesn't get points for qualifying. It will help him out even better. And for Angry to win, basically, he's hoping on a full grid tonight, which I don't think we'll get, but you know, it's still possible to win the title at this stage for him. Second, he must get pole. Third, Someone Awesome must not get in the qualifying points. He must get the fastest lap of the race. He must finish first, with Someone Awesome finishing 14th or greater at this stage. So we'll wait and see what happens. So everyone's in a 10-minute practice session now. So we'll go over to the live scenes. We've only got 5 drivers in the lobby at this stage. We're expecting a few more to pop in and have a crack at tonight. So we'll see what tonight has in store for us. At least we can't cancel this due to coronavirus, so that's a positive. It's all virtual, so it's all electronic simulation racing here. Nachos, he was in last week, but yeah, unfortunately the internet played up last week for the stream to go ahead, so we're replaying the round this week. They all had a test race last week, so they have enough practice. They've had enough practice, so should be a cracker of a race tonight. So Angry's still in the pits, Ty Morgo. I don't think anyone else will come out for qualifying. I'm not sure what's happening. Get these splits and stuff up on screen. Someone Awesome's coming out of the pits now. So Nachos will be driving the Ford GT tonight. Fair to say that majority of the field tonight will be Ford GT, so we might just have a stock Ford GT series with the amount of drivers choosing that type of car, so we're going to see a lot of these tonight, that's for sure. So we've got a revised structure for tonight, so 20 minutes qualifying and it will be a 60-minute race. They still have to do a mandatory pit stop, so if they don't do that, they will get penalised, but as far as I know, they're probably not going to have to top up on fuel, but changing tyres would be personal preference, so we might see a few drivers in the field change their tyres. So I'm not sure, Morningstar Mike dropped out, not sure where he is. So just trying to get stuff organised here. moment, just trying to get some stuff organised. So hopefully everyone else joins soon. So as for Nachos, he still hasn't completed his outlap. Ty Morgo's almost completed his outlap as well. Someone awesome is in the mid-sector. Angry has rejoined. We should have a few more drivers coming, so fingers crossed we have at least 8. So yep, Angry in the sole Chevy at this stage. Nachos had a little mistake on there. I'm not sure what's happened because he's completely dropped out the lap. So Ty Morgo is about to do a hot lap now. Keep in mind this is only a practice session, so pretty much in the real qualifying you more than likely only have at least 1 or 2 shots at it. So they got to get in the groove, and they got to get into a groove reasonably quick. So this extra practice does matter, and the drivers know that. Even though they got a whole race practice last Sunday, still need as much practice as possible. So we've got a few more drivers joining. Ty Morgo's had a little bit of a mistake at the first chicane. Still got the second to get around. Nachos is out on an outlap once again, so see if he can get across the line. Angry's also on an outlap. And Morningstar Mike's joining. Someone awesome, I think, is on a hot lap, so I think he's got to negotiate to get past Angry up ahead, so see if he can get that done. I'm sure Angry will give him right away. He's a very good quality driver, and it shows why he's a contender tonight. He's probably the best I've seen in the Chevy at tracks that it doesn't suit. So he's really making the Chevy work for him, and he sees himself in a spot to win the championship. He has to have everything go his way. Be getting a little bit of a tow here, someone awesome, so Angry might be helping him out. Let's see what this does. So he's went with a reasonably light fuel load as well, so obviously this is a quality run for him, getting into the groove. Have a look. Morningstar Mike's got reasonably low fuel. Angry with a full tank pretty much. Ty Morgo about a third of the tank. Nachos was pretty much a full tank as well, so variation in fuel load here. Someone awesome's right behind the tail of Angry. But Angry should be up to speed now, so should be alright. So he's getting out of the way, maybe. So for pole, we're looking at least. So I must have ghost cars on. I'm not sure what I've got going on there. So let's see what this lap time is. See if it's competitive enough to call it a quali time. He did get a time there, so it must have been an outlap for him. So everyone's pretty much done. Waiting for all this to finish. So I'll just keep that up on screen, give a bit of a rundown of championship contenders. So Selling Awesome on 186 points. We've got Ty Morgo on 172 and Angry Old Fella on 153. So these guys are all within the range of winning the championship. So we'll see who comes out on top tonight. We'll go back to the live scenes. Hopefully we've got a few more drivers for the next session. So no one recording a time there. We might have to get everyone in another session, but I don't want to have to do that. Probably going to have to do that to see if anyone else would pop on, but I've sent invites out to all the people that are meant to be joining, so hopefully. So Nachos, he's the first to come out of pit lane. So at this stage we should have at least 7 or 8, so fingers crossed we get that. At this stage Dean will be joining, but he's got to do an update project cars. everyone's out on track now. Good to see. So EXO's also joined the party now, so we're starting to get a few more drivers joining. So as far as I know, Nacho's is the leading car, and then we've got Someone Awesome, Ty Morgo, and Morningstar Mike are part of that pack too. And Angry, he's further back. And he's had a little bit of a loss of traction there. It's a bit unusual. Obviously got no aero, because that's what you have to run at this track to be able to be competitive down these straights, otherwise you're vulnerable throughout pretty much the whole track. So probably lost a lot of rear grip because of the limited aero that he has got, but he has to get used to that, because yeah, he won't be very competitive if he's got full aero. So we'll see how these drivers can keep their cars straight pretty much during the 60-minute race. See if they can run with low aero. I'm sure they all can. They've had a lot of practice, as far as I'm aware. So we'll see if they can keep it straight. Hopefully we can have a few contending for the race win tonight as well. So we'll quickly go back on board with Nachos. So he's about to start a hot lap now. So this will be around about a 3-minute 54 lap time if you want to guarantee yourself pole. So a little bit under the 4-minute mark is around the lap times we're going to be seeing from these guys. Ooh, might be lucky to get away with a shortcut there. Nachos. Good placement of the car though, so hopefully he gets away with that. Now there's still lag on my end by the seams of it. Going a bit wide there. Definitely going to get a slowdown for that. Yeah, so he did. He slowed down. So his lap's pretty much done and dusted as far as getting pole is concerned, because he's lost a lot of straight line speed. And then we've got the pursuing pack behind him. Morningstar Mike leading this pack. Oh, Someone Awesome. He's had an incident in quali. His car's all totaled. He's going to have to return the pit lane. He's going to have to do it fast. I'll be right back. This lap, I think Nachos is right ahead of Morningstar Mike. Someone awesome, his car was totaled, so he's back out on an outlap. And Ty Morgo, he's following Morningstar Mike. And Angry, he's on a hot lap now as well, so he's also in the mid-sector. But the story now is the guys that have almost finished the lap. Morningstar Mike really high in the rev range. He's really making ground on Nachos. So as for Morningstar Mike, this lap's looking very quick. Looking very racy tonight, Morningstar Mike. Not a contender for the championship. He's been cut short. He misses out by 2 points heading into this round. So it's very unfortunate for him to not be competing with these guys, but he can still get at least second in the championship. So there's a lot to play for Morningstar Mike. Got to keep in mind he came second in the Cleo Cup Sunday Series last season. And this season he's currently in P4 in the championship. So we'll wait and see where his final finishing position will be. Because he's only about at least, so if he's 49, 16 points behind Angry. So he could gain that ground and get P3 quite easily. So we'll wait and see what happens here. Now what's his time going to be for him? Double chicane heading into over the control line. So Nachos with a 4-minute 5. Morningstar Mike with a 4-minute flat. Ty Morgo with a 4-minute 1-3. And Angry, he's on the hot lap now. He's in the last sector. So he's getting that pulled up quite nicely as he has to launch out. So that puts him in the P3 with a 4-minute 2.2. So let's check these guys' fuel loads here. So Morningstar Mike running a bit low on fuel now. Ty Morgo extremely lower than Morningstar Mike. Angry's got a low tank as well. Nachos, he's pretty much went half a tank. So he wants to try generate as much downforce as possible by making his car weigh more. Also Exo, he's got quite a large fuel load on board. And someone awesome as well. And he's still on an outlap, so it's quite a lengthy track. So we won't be clocking many laps tonight due to the distance of this track. So wait and see what happens. But this will count as a lap though, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. So Morningstar Mike, he's getting a little bit of a slipstream slingshot past Nachos there. Now Nachos is just slotting back in behind Morningstar Mike. And Angry, he's a little bit further back down the back straight. And he's 4 seconds up on his delta, so we're looking to get a 3-minute 58 here in Angry, and that will put him top provisional pole if he can hold it. So to keep in mind on his outlap, he really messed up here and lost the rear of the car. He's pulled it up, but would have lost a lot of time with the line out. Ty Morgo is catching up to these guys over here, and Exo jumps up in the P4 with 4-minute 3.9. Morningstar Mike going wide there, so he's made a mistake. Morningstar Mike's lap is pretty much done. He's going to have to go back in the pit lane because I don't think he has enough fuel to do another lap. And these guys are just trying to slipstream off each other. So they're almost in the last sector now. So we'll see Ty Morgo split. He's a second on top of his time, but that would still not get him provisional pole. And as for Angry, he's still further back. Someone Awesome hasn't recorded the time yet, so we won't get delta split from him. So Angry's almost in the last sector. We'll wait and see what his delta is. He's running really low on fuel as well, so he has to punch in a good lap, and it's 4.5 seconds up. He's on for an awesome lap here, Angry old fella. Time will go. He's went a second quicker, but not enough for provisional pole. Morningstar Mike, he's gone another time around, so he does have a decent amount of fuel on board. A little bit hindered here from Nachos. Nachos didn't get a good exit at the first chain. So Morningstar Mike is getting held back a little bit. And Ty Morgo's also in this little battle here as well. So both these guys. So Ty Morgo gets past. So Angry goes provisional pole with a 3:57.5. And Someone Awesome is almost in the last sector. So we'll wait until he finishes the majority of the lap. And these guys are racing and qualifying here, so I'm not sure what's going on. Ty Morgo trying to get a side draft off of Nachos, and oh, we got a freeway incident here in quali. All been done wrong here, and we got 3 damaged cars. Ty Morgo, Nachos, and Morningstar Mike all making contact in qualifying. So if they're to get back out on track to record a lap, they got to do it now. Unfortunate scenes there for Ty Morgo, championship contender, and he's not in the points at the moment, so he's going to have to get back out on track. Someone Awesome goes P2 with a 3:57.7. So Angry's time looking very competitive at this stage. And he's almost in the mid-sector, Angry. We'll see if he's on top. He is. 2/10, so he's going faster. So, no. There we go. Morningstar Mike's exiting pit lane now. So all Angry has to do is get a better exit here, and he'll gain a lot more time than what he did last lap. So right there he's gained at least 2/10, so he's almost half a second up on his time. Once Someone Awesome's near the mid-sector, we'll hop on board to see his sector split. He's entering the first chicane now, down the back straight. So yeah, we'll quickly jump on board with him. Should be there soon, a couple 100 meters away. There we go, he's almost a second up, so Angry's got to find a lot more time than he's got, because at this stage, Someone Awesome's looking extremely quicker than Angry. So we'll get a gauge on how far up Angry is in regards to his best lap. Currently sitting provisional pole. So he's going to at least have to gain 6/10 based on his last split time. Don't get me wrong, it's quite easy to gain 6/10 on Le Mans, because it's quite a long track. But then you can also lose quite a bit of time easily. That's almost 1.2 seconds up. So Angry's on a flyer here. This could get him across the line in P1. We'll wait and see. Someone Awesome, he's still in the mid-sector. And as for Ty Morgo and Exo, they're both not coming out, so they will not make it across the line. So as for Ty Morgo, that's quite devastating for him, because being a championship contender, he's going to have to get points in qualifying, and that's not going to happen tonight. He's the closest competitor someone awesome has in regards to championship standings. But as for Angry, he needs everything to go right for him. And that's 1.2 seconds quicker than his previous time, and he's parking it. He's pretty happy with the lap. Let's see how fast someone awesome's going. Thank you for following Ego Flyer. So he's 1.7 seconds quicker on his best time, someone awesome. So this is going to punch him up into provisional pole at this stage. So he's almost completing the lap here. So Angry would more than likely be relegated back to P2 now as a result. He's going back to pit lane. Looks like a very clean lap from someone awesome. Really riding those curves with confidence. And that's a really good lap, but it's only 3 tenths quicker than Angry, so there's nothing in that. Being a very long track. Wait and see. So everyone's in pit lane now. So quali's pretty much done. So we'll quickly have a look at what must be done for these drivers to win the championship. So there's the basic stats there for all the championship contenders. But what we're looking at is the permutations and combinations that come along with that. So yeah, let me get right into it. So basically, someone awesome has to finish at least 8th if he gets pole. And obviously, with there not being 8 cars on the grid, he's going to win the championship at this stage unless he can gain unless Ty Morgo can gain quite a substantial amount of points. So there we go, a 1 place grid penalty for Angry. So I'm going to see if I can get Dean in, see how far off he is. So I'll say I'm going to start up a new lobby. Just let me get this all sorted. Alright, so I'll send that all across. So I'll exit this lobby and get it all back up. So I can quickly send this screenshot through as well. So that's one thing I have to do so the guys know where they'll be starting. So we'll get this all sorted. There we go, we're back to the live scene, sorry about that. Just need to get this all ready. We'll get these invites going out, so hopefully the guys know what they're doing. It's been done a few times before, so we're just going to have to start, unfortunately. So I'll just invite the rest of the guys. Yeah, we'll just go ahead, so I'll get everyone in. So they'll be doing a formation lap up until the mid-sector, and then they can start racing from there. So as far as I know, so the grid will be Someone Awesome, Morningstar Mike, Angry Old Fella, Time Morgo, Exo, and then Nachos. That's how the grid will be lining up. So we've got no one else coming tonight. So it's quite a depleted grid, but should still invite for a lot of close racing, so we'll wait and see what happens. There's a championship on the line here for Someone Awesome. Everything's going right for him so far, so he just needs to get a result. Oh, some people are in the wrong cars. Everyone got muted. Sorry about the delay here. Having to organise a few things. So not everyone was in the right car, so that's on my end there. I apologise. So that should be all ready to go. should all be going ahead now. We're just waiting for the guys to join. So everyone should be all good now for Eve. As far as I know, everyone's in the right car. So we'll get this going ahead. I have to organise me as broadcaster, director, race director. There we go. So hopefully everything's good to go. So the guys are on the grid now. So just keep in mind, this is not the grid. It's not a standing start at this stage. So the guys are going to have to form up into their proper positions, and then we'll get this race underway. So the race should almost be started here. So we're going for a 60-minute drive. So someone awesome, he'll be leading this pack. And then it'll be Morningstar Mike, then Angry, then Time Morgo, Exo, and then Nachos. So everyone's moving up where they have to. So Morningstar Mike, getting past Angry now. Because Angry had a grid place penalty for something that happened in quali, so I'm not sure what happened there. So everyone's going to start racing now. So Angry's moved up a position here, side by side with Morningstar Mike, and they're going to make contact. So I think Morningstar Mike at the inside running, and he's going to shoot himself past someone awesome. He's made 2 moves in one. Now hop on board with Morningstar Mike behind all this action, because these 3 are bumper to bumper here. Ty Morgo on P4, Nachos a little bit further back in P5, and then Exo on P6. So Exo's lost the position to Nachos. Looking to remain in the slipstream here, Exo. He's not really getting a run on Nachos. Go back to the front. So someone awesome and Angry Old Fella are going battle. So Angry really getting very good exits down the straight. And we got someone awesome trying to break the slipstream there from Morningstar Mike. He might be trying to heat up his tyres as well, never know. They're into the deepest braking zone on the circuit. Someone awesome's really gaining ground on Angry at that corner. So trailing right behind now, someone awesome. He's trying to break the slipstream once again. Nachos is up in the P4, so he's overtaken Ty Morgo. And Exo's moved a little bit further back, so I'm not sure what's happened there. Just gonna see if someone awesome makes a move on Angry up here. I reckon he's a little bit too far back. He's gonna have to set him up further in the lap. Maybe the last sector could be a move on for him. Angry's going wide. He might get a slowdown. Morningstar Mike, he's just keeping it behind these guys just in case they make a mistake. Ty Morgo's back up in the P4. So something's happened to Nachos. But I don't think he's made contact with the wall or anything. He's probably spun around a slow corner. Lost a little bit of grip. So that seats Exo up in the P5. Someone awesome and Angry are side by side now. Desperation stuff from these two. They're both fighting for a championship. Even though technically Angry, he's everything to go his way, he's technically in the running for P2 in the championship. He's going to do everything he can there, as well as Morningstar Mike. He can see himself as high as P2. He needs to have a good run. And all someone awesome has to do tonight is finish. Because he got the 6 qualifying points for pole position. But no pressure. Someone awesome should be going for the win though. He's really applying the pressure to Angry. So we're 5 minutes in. See Angry just blaze away down the straight, the back straight that is. Didn't get a good exit though, Angry, so he might be under pressure now. Might be very vulnerable because someone awesome right behind the bumper. And Angry making it extremely hard for someone awesome to get past. Someone awesome's got the inside running, heading into the first chicane on the back straight. They're going to go side by side. Angry's not going to make it easy for him. We've got side by side contact here. And there's going to be a redress, I reckon. There is, so good sportsmanship from these two to give the position back. So Angry with quite a damaged car now. Someone Awesome's got quite a bit of damage as well. Not as much as Angry. Angry's right behind Morningstar Mike now. He's going to send it down the inside by the looks of it. He's got a little bit of a run on him now. He's going to get the move done. And he blocks off the cutback. Almost unsettled his car though. And now Morningstar Mike, he's going to be under pressure from someone awesome. Ty Morgo losing a bit of ground on this front pack. Exo really being competitive tonight. Nacho slowly catching up to the back of the pack as well. So Morningstar Mike really applying the pressure now on Angry. He tries to make a move on the outside. He gets it done, but Angry holding it on the inside. And Angry maintains the position. And that's going to invite someone awesome up in the P2. Because Morningstar Mike, he went way too wide then. He may have had a slowdown for that. He's just going to get in the slipstream of someone awesome here. And he's going to send it down the inside. He backs out of it. Really using the engine to break the car. Morningstar Mike losing a bit of ground there. Now, Angry is under pressure once again from someone awesome. You saw what happened earlier in this lap. These two made contact, so hopefully it's clean for the rest of the race. Got to give it to someone awesome. Even though he's in the box seat to win the championship, he's still being very aggressive tonight. And that's what we want to see. We want to see pure aggression. Even if you've pretty much got the championship, one hand on the championship title at this stage. Morningstar Mike is still holding his ground as well. So these three are going to have quite a battle tonight. Morningstar Mike taking a completely different line to the two guys in front of him. Looking to lose a little bit of ground as well. 6 tenths down on someone awesome. And almost a second down on Angry. So Angry's made a little bit of a mistake there. And that's going to invite someone awesome to make a move at the first chicane, I reckon. He's going to show the nose, surely. Angry's going to have to go a little bit defensive here. So no move made there. But someone awesome's making it clear that he wants that position from Angry. Where Angry made a mistake last time, he went wide. Someone awesome didn't get as good of a run out compared to the last lap, that's for sure, but he's in the slipstream. He's got a little run on Angry now. See if it's enough to catch up to make a move at the first chicane. If not, he's just going to have to slot it in behind. He's trying to break the slipstream from the guy behind him, Morningstar Mike. Someone awesome. No move's going to be made, but he's going to slot it right in behind. Going to take a completely different line, see if he can get any gain. So Angry seemed to get a very good exit back there. And this is really helping Morningstar Mike now, because he's right behind someone awesome, and he might be able to make a move soon. He's showing the nose. He's on the wrong side to make a move. So he's just going to hold back at this stage, Morningstar Mike. He's showing the nose once again. Not a chance to make a late move back there. Now Angry's lost a bit of ground on someone awesome. So these guys almost bumper to bumper. Now jump on board with someone awesome. Will he make a move? And he's been hit up the rear. from Morningstar Mike, and this is what I'm saying, bumper to bumper stuff. Morningstar Mike with a time penalty to his name. So he's obviously exceeded track limits somewhere. We'll have a quick look. I haven't got the map up. So it's a 3-second penalty for him, and also Ty Morgo has a 1-second penalty. There's a bit of lifting here from Morningstar Mike. So Morningstar Mike almost made the move there. Couldn't pull it off though. So this battle for P2, it's really losing them a bit of ground on Angry, because he's got quite a healthy gap now, 1.2 seconds, so he'd really be liking what's going on behind him, because he's extending that gap, and that's what he needs to do. So as for two Ford GT drivers, they should probably work together, being in the same manufacturer. Should help each other with the slipstream, I reckon. Morningstar Mike very loose. See the rear try to get out of his hands there. Car looks very unsettled now, so maybe tyre deck starting to play its role in really having to make these drivers work. We've lost quite a bit of ground now. So that's lap 3 completed. We're on lap 4 now, and we're almost 15 minutes in, so a quarter of the way is already done. Someone awesome. He's gaining ground back on Angry. So we see the fill loads are pretty similar with these guys. Ty Morgo, he's got the lowest fill load of them all, and Nachos rotates his car near the first chicane. He's lost the rear, maybe he's put it on the sand, one of his rear tyres, and he's completely lost it. So Ty Morgo, he is a championship contender, but looking too far back at this stage. He's going to have to gain some ground in this mid stage of the race. Someone awesome, very deep under brakes. Angry might get a slowdown there. Just went out of the track. Not sure what the track limits are here, but we'll wait and see what happens with that. So Someone Awesome is 3 tenths quicker compared to his last lap at this stage. I'm not sure about Angry's sector split, but he seemed to have lost a little bit of ground. Angry losing the rear of the car there, not looking comfortable. Where's Morningstar Mike and all this? He's still following this pack as well. So we've got a three-way battle for P1. And then we've got Ty Morgo further back in P4. And then XL Nachos. Morningstar Mike braking a little bit early. Someone awesome slotting it right in behind Angry. So we'll go further up. So it doesn't look like Someone Awesome's going to make a move this lap. He's just going to hold it in behind. Morningstar Mike once again is gaining back that ground that he lost in the mid-sector. Someone awesome. He's made a mistake there. Now he's under pressure from Morningstar Mike. He seemed to gain that ground back once again. Very good at getting back into the groove that he was in. Someone awesome. That's why he's leading this championship. So we'll get the split time. Splits, there we go. Someone awesome. Trying to stay within the slipstream. And Angry going wide there. He's going to get a penalty for that. He doesn't slow down. And Angry's trying to cover there. Really under pressure now. And this is going to invite Morningstar Mike back into this battle pack. Mike slowly catching up here. He's out of the slipstream now. He's going to have to get back into that if he's to gain that ground. He's right behind this pack now, so he's gained a lot of time. He's going to get a good exit too. Probably a tiny bit delayed on exit, but he's still going to stay within overtaking distance. Someone awesome is going to try cover here. Morningstar Mike, he's going to try do it on the outside, but that means he'll have the inside once they exit the chicane. He's going to try get it done. He might do a cutback here. Can't get the move done. Almost lost it on the curb. So once again, losing ground in the mid-sector, Morningstar Mike. But with this heated battle for P1, it looks like he's going to catch up after every lap. So Ty Morgo, he's lost a tiny bit more ground on the leaders. And someone awesome, he's gone wide there. So Morningstar Mike will be right on the bumper, and he is. Someone awesome, he's going back a little bit. I didn't pay attention there. Something's happened there. Morningstar Mike, he's going wide. Someone awesome, he's gained a little bit of ground back there. Someone awesome, he's going to try and make a move down in the third sector. Can he get it done? No, he backs out of it. Staying in the slipstream, so 2 seconds off his fastest lap. But it indicates he's out of the groove. He's gone wide there. So Morningstar Mike, he's safe for now, but for how long? As for Angry, he's got a 1.3 second lead over Morningstar Mike, who's really catching up now. Oh, Morningstar Mike's rotated his car right in front of someone awesome. Pretty much excluded him from the race win, and we're going to have a dangerous re-entry there. So Ty Morgo having some evasive actions there. So it's very unfortunate for Morningstar Mike. Losing the rear, losing traction. He's got the pace to catch back up. He's 19 seconds down. He's making an early pit stop. Someone awesome's catching up to Angry. It's what he needs to do if he wants to stay in the chance to win this race. So we'll see how much ground he can gain this lap. He'll be outside slipstream range, so he's going to have to get a good exit. You can see the speed difference at this stage between the Chevy and the Ford GT. So Ty Morgan, he's 12 seconds down from the lead now. So Morningstar Mike is still in pit lane, repairing damage as far as I know. So that's pretty much got him out of the lead for the race. So he's going to have a miracle to get back in the running for a race win here. Nacho's up in P5 now, XL in P4. Tom Morgo P3, Someone Awesome P2. We've got Angry Old Fella in P1. And he's lost about 2 temps in the mid-sector. Angry. 8 temps in front of Someone Awesome. Someone Awesome's trying to get into the slipstream. Still not up far enough to get there. As we can see the speed difference when we look at the difference in time. But the Ford GT, very good at corners. So he's really gained on Angry around those 2 corners. And this is a very technical section of the track now, so this is going to suit the Ford GT. Still going to suit the Chevy a little bit, because it's all fast flowing. So we're almost halfway. Someone Awesome, he's went wide. He's almost lost the rear of the car. He's held onto it. So you can see the car try to get out of his hands now. Once again, like I said, this is a very technical section of the track. I thought he was going in for a pit stop there, Someone Awesome. But faking us out a little bit. So 1.4 seconds off his best time. So he's going to have to up at his pace if he's to be in the running for a 4th race win. As for Angry, a 2nd race win would be very good to his name. Getting a little bit of lag here. Sorry on my behalf. So we can see the speed of the Chevy is much quicker down the back straight. So a very good characteristic for the Chevy. as a result of that back straight. Southern Awesome's lost a lot of ground, really suffering in a straight line. Exo's up in the P3. Ty Morgo, he's back in the P4. So he must have made a pit stop. Morningstar Mike, he's up in the P5, and Nachos is exiting pit lane now. So the back three guys, I'm pretty sure all have pitted. Just leaves the front three to complete their mandatory pit stop. But if you're angry, you probably wouldn't pit in now. You'll probably leave it as late as possible. Or you could try fake Someone Awesome out just to keep him out of the slipstream, even though he's still not in the slipstream yet. And make it even harder for Someone Awesome to catch up that lost ground. So there's going to be a bit of strategy play here for when these guys can pit in. So either Angry pits in early or he stays out. But we'll find out what happens. So you can see the pace has dropped off from Someone Awesome. He's lost the rear of the car there. He's going to have to return the pit lane. Unfortunate scenes for Someone Awesome. Now, Angry seems to be pretty happy at this stage. He's pushing a little bit too hard. Now, does Someone Awesome pit in? He does. So, Exo's going to come out in front of him at this stage. Maybe even Ty Morgo might come out ahead of Someone Awesome at this stage. I'm not sure Morningstar Mike will. Looks to be a bit too far behind. So Angry is on lap 8. So they're not changing tyres, but they are filling up. So there we go, we can hear Exo go past now. Ty Morgo, he's still in the back half of the third sector. Now, Someone Awesome's coming out of pit lane now. So Exo, he should probably respond here by pitting in next lap. Someone Awesome, he's gonna be in clean air. So the question is now, when does Angry pit in? Angry's got a 30-second lead over his closest competitor, Exo. Exo, he's the only driver other than Angry not to have pitted in yet. Mike, he's only just in the third sector now on the previous lap, so he's still on lap 7. His pace has dropped off as well. And Nachos is the last of the cars to get onto lap 8. So we're halfway through this race now. Nachos almost lost the rear of the car. Looks like the rear's locked up on him. He had to hold on to it. So Someone Awesome, he's gaining a bit of ground on Exo. Question is, can Exo stay out in front of Ty Morgo and Morningstar Mike? It'll be touch and go. We'll go back on board with the leader. So he's almost in the last sector now. So he shouldn't be too far off. Seeing him, see if he goes into pit lane. Might be a possibility. We'll have to wait and see. He's going to have to do it sooner or later. Exo's lost another second to someone awesome. So an 18-second difference between someone awesome and Ty Morgo. So Angry is going around once again. So we're just trying to see if we can find a battle here. At this stage we've got no battles going on. It's a bit unfortunate, but I'm sure there'll be a heated battle towards the end of the race. So Exo, he's looking pretty good in P2 though. Still got to do the pit stop, but he could be on for the back step of the podium. Wait and see if he can hold on to it. Be a good result for him. Be his first podium in this series. So I'll wait and see. Someone awesome. He's in the first sector now. Ty Morgo, he's just crossed the control line. Morningstar Mike's in the last sector. Nachos, he's made a couple of mistakes tonight, but still looking pretty good in P6, so he's still keeping the car straight. You can see his car doesn't look as damaged as Angry's does. Angry's looks pretty banged up and he's leading this race. I'm sure he's not going to fix that damage in the pits because I don't think it's hindering his overall speed in the race, so I'm sure he's just going to hold on to what he's got. See the fuel draining pretty quick as well, so we'll see if he has enough fuel on board. He's got to at least do, I think, 6 more laps. We almost went in too deep. Went wide as a result there. So it might be a good time to respond by going in the pit lane for Angry as well as for Exo, because it gives them enough time if they both get out behind someone awesome to catch up that lost time. So as for Exo, he's not racing someone awesome, rather he's racing Ty Morgo for P3. And we've got someone awesome and Angry racing for P1. So technically, yeah, Angry's still the race leader once he does his pit stop. When Exo comes in, he'll more than likely be relegated to P3 or P4. So there's going to be 2 battles, one for first and then one for third. So EXO, he's 7 tenths up on his quickest time. Morningstar Mike at this stage has recorded the fastest lap of the race. So he's looking quite good there. Now EXO's coming into the pits, so Angry has also responded. So it looks like he's repairing his damage. And he's coming out now, so where does this put him in regards to Someone Awesome? So Angry's almost at the end of the pit lane, and Someone Awesome is on the last corner. So Angry's going to hold on here at this stage. But Someone Awesome's got the high-end speed to be able to come up right in behind. As for EXO, he's coming out of the pits. But Ty Morgo goes right past. So quite a long pit transit to go for EXO. So this is the battle for the race win here. Got 22 minutes to go. We'll come out victorious here. Looking well and truly within Angry's hands at this stage. But as for Someone Awesome, if he remains where he is, he's won the championship. And he's going to be doing it quite easily. Morningstar Mike had very good pace in qualifying. He sees himself back in P5. So he's going to have to try and catch up to his close mate in EXO. So 2 tenths up on his fastest time. He's Someone Awesome. As for Angry, he's going to have to try and keep up the speed now. He's still got quite a healthy lead, Angry. Ty Morgo sitting quite comfortably in P3. EXO in P4. Then we've got Morningstar Mike in P5. And Nacho's in P6. So everyone is on the lead lap. You can see on the track map where everyone is. So they're all on the back straight. Morningstar Mike, he's down on his second split there. So Someone Awesome not looking to have the pace to catch up. We'll still wait and see, because there's still quite a little bit of this race to go. Someone Awesome really went wide there. Huge mistake. And Angry, he's made a mistake. He's buried in the sand trap there. What's happened to Angry? He's lost the rear of his car by the seams of it.
So Angry's touring the pit lane now. So we'll go back on board. So the leader now, Someone Awesome, looking for his 4th win now. Try Morgo on P2. So that's catastrophic for Angry, because Morningstar Mike, he might be able to get in front of Angry in the championship if he can gain on Exo. So Angry's exiting the pit lane now. So we've got no battles going on now. So Nacho and Angry might have a battle going on. Maybe not. Thought that was a lot closer. But at this stage, looking quite comfortable for Someone Awesome. Got 15 minutes left. Kyle Morgo, he's gained a little bit of ground on Someone Awesome in the last lap, so looking good for him. So Kyle Morgo, he's lost a little bit of ground last lap. Morningstar Mike, he's starting to catch up to the rear end of Exo now. And Exo, he's in P3, so he's looking for his best result this series. So this battle between Morningstar Mike and EXO is going to heat up now. So it's only a matter of time before Morningstar Mike catches right to the back of the bumper of EXO. And we see Angry, he's got the fastest Sector 1 and Sector 2 split now. So he's going for fastest lap of the race. And he could battle for P3 if both EXO and Morningstar Mike make a mistake. So these guys are both from the Ford GT. Morningstar Mike with a little bit of a lock up. Not in the slipstream yet, but he's gaining a lot of ground pretty quick. He's got 10 minutes to go, so it's crunch time for these guys. They're going to have to start punching out quick laps. They're going to have to stay in the groove, because a mistake at this stage of the race will really ruin a good result, especially for EXO. He's got to hold onto it. He's got to keep the car straight. The last 10 minutes, Morningstar Mike really struggling with the rear stability of that car. Morningstar Mike getting a little bit of a curb hop there, I reckon. It's going to be a huge battle coming into this race, that's for sure. Morningstar Mike, he had a run, but he had to get out of the accelerator there. Going a tiny bit too fast. EXO going out a bit wide. So EXO looking to be really struggling now. Morningstar Mike will be within the distance for slipstream. And we see EXO trying to break it. So Angry, he's recorded the fastest lap of the race. 3:56.8. So he's making ground. But there's only at least 3 laps left depending on when someone awesome crosses the control line. Got quite a healthy lead, 15 seconds. But for now, this is where the battle's at, and Exo goes wide. But gives him a little bit of a slingshot out. See, Exo, he's running on 14.2 litres of fuel. That's quite low in regards to what everyone else has in their tank. The question is Exo going to make it home? So Exo might be in a little bit of trouble here. Wait and see if he can hold off Morningstar Mike. Exo hasn't got a podium in this series yet. Be a good result for him if he can pull it off. And we can see the fuel tick down. It's going to be touch and go for Exo. Morningstar Mike really following behind now. Tom Morgo, he's gained a little bit of ground last lap, but doesn't have enough time to catch up. 13 seconds. Unless someone also makes a mistake, the only way it can happen. So Morningstar Mike down on his best lap time. And as for Angry, he's still catching up to this battle here. But Light Time Morgo doesn't have enough time to catch up. Exo's gone out a bit wide and he's vulnerable to Morningstar Mike. He's going to get the overlap here. Morningstar Mike's going to get the move done. Exo gives him a little bit of a love tap. He holds on to it. Exo lost P3. And the stability of his car doesn't look good. Looks to be out of sync now. So as a result, Morningstar Mike has moved up in the P3. And Angry could see himself pop up right in behind Exo if he can gain enough time in the next two laps, because he's went even quicker with a 3:55.7. So he's gaining a lot of time, Angry. Last lap he gained 9 seconds on Exo. But he's lost the rear of the car. He's overshot it there. So all that time gained will be down the drain for Angry. So Exo still staying within reasonable distance. P4 be very good for him though. Question is, will Morningstar Mike break down with this pressure from Exo? Looks to be serving a slowdown penalty there, Exo. Someone awesome, he's dropped off the pace now as well. 4:03 last lap. In comparison to Ty Morgo's 4-minute flat. So 5 seconds quicker Angry was than those two. So he was looking to have some pretty good pace later in this race. And Nacho's currently not on the lead lap. So he's had someone awesome just past him who's further up ahead. Angry. And Exo, P4, Morningstar Mike and P3. Ty Morgo, P2. Getting a little bit of ground, but too far gone for him. But Congratulations to someone awesome. He's going to win the championship tonight. It's good effort from him. He missed out on the first round. Didn't race the buzz in the first round. Rocks up to the second. Gets his first race win. So first race, he gets a race win on debut. And then he hasn't slowed down since then. 3 wins to his name so far. And if he can pull it off tonight, it'll be 4 wins. And that will mean he's won half of the races in this series. So a very deserving winner of the championship. Ty Morgo has won 2 races. And Angry and Morningstar Mike both have won 1 each. So we've had 4 different drivers win a race. And the top 4 contenders in this championship. So there we go. Someone awesome. Still a bit far off his quickest time. And this will be the last lap. So that's for Exo. He doesn't have much fuel left. 6.1 litres. He's going to have to drop off a bit. Angry E's filled to the end, but the question mark is Exo. So I don't think he's going to make it. Time War goes easily filled to the end. Yep, everyone's easily filled to the end, bar Exo, and he's going into the pits now because he doesn't have enough fuel. It's going to have to be a splash and dash for him. So that will promote Angry up in the P4. Angry going wide in the last corner. So he's up in the P4 now. And Exo should be exiting pit lane pretty soon. There we go. So he's exiting pit lane. Relegated back to P5. The Morningstar Mike still holding P3. And we've got Ty Morgo holding P2. Someone awesome in P1 in the mid sector. So he's halfway through this lap almost. Keep in mind this is the last lap of the series. The championship leader, Someone Awesome, is winning this race. So at this stage, 4 race wins to his name and the championship. He's going to carry the number 1 in the V8 Supercar Series that's to be hosted next week. First round will be at Snetterton. We'll be racing the Snetterton 300 circuit. There'll be 2 feature races with a mandatory pit stop in each. And there will be a qualifying session for each of them. I think it's 10 minutes each. So there's no reverse grid in that. We'll just keep with what we've got there. Someone Awesome is almost in the last sector now, technical sector. Ty Morgo, he's caught up a little bit of time once again, but too late to make any ground. Morningstar Mike just exited the back straight. And Angry, he's not too far behind Morningstar Mike, 10 seconds adrift. Exo, he's had to take the escape road there. Obviously overdone it in the braking zone. Probably went a little bit too deep. He's got to slow down as well. We've got Nachos in P6. So this will be the last lap for him too. A lap down. An awesome effort finishing the race. He's pretty quick tonight. So the pace is getting there for Nachos. Got to keep in mind he's in the GT5 series this week as well. He's made a couple good moves on my broadcast. It's fair to say he's quite the one for making very late moves. So So there we go. Someone awesome trying to get a burnout going because he's won the race and the series. Might help if traction control was off, but that is available for the drivers. And we have a massive crash between Ty Morgan and someone awesome. P1 and P2 in the championship. So congratulations to Ty Morgo on P2. Even though Morningstar Mike is going to finish P3, he'll finish P4 in the championship. P3 in the championship will be Angry. As far as I know, EXO could move up to the top 5. Nacho's a wild card appearance tonight and he's on his roof. So I'm not sure what's happened there with him. You can see the burnouts in the background from someone awesome and Ty Morgo. And then there's Morningstar Mike trying to help Nacho to get back on his tyres. And Nacho's car was totaled. So I wouldn't race that ever again. So we're just waiting on EXO now, who's in the last sector. He's almost out of fuel. That is why he's going slow. So 0.6 left. He's just going to have to glide at home. It wouldn't even matter if he shortcuts the chicane here. So he makes it home on, as far as I know, 0.4 litres, 0.5 litres. So a lot of fuel saving that last lap for EXO. So there's the unofficial results at this stage. So someone awesome, race win, championship win. You'll carry the number 1 next season. Ty Morgo finished P2 and he finishes P2 in the championship as well. Congratulations to him. Morningstar Mike finishes P3 in this race, but will finish P4 in the championship. We've got Angry Old Fella finishing P4, but finishing P3 in the championship. And he got the fastest lap of the race tonight as well, and it was quite a hefty margin, almost a bit over 3 seconds. So very good lap time from him. EXO finishes P5, and then Nachos finishes in P6. So that is the finishing order for tonight. So all the back 3 guys making 2 pit stops each. So that's been it for the GTE Sunday Series. Next week, or this week coming, we've got the GT5 Big Bash Series on Wednesday night. That will start at 7:30 Australian Central Daylight Time. And then next Sunday is the new Sunday Series in the V8 Supercars Series. And that will start at the usual time, 6:30 Australian Central Daylight Time. I'm not sure if daylight saving ends next week though. I'll just double check and get all that known before the live stream actually goes live, so keep you up to date with that. So I'll be Metamon, and that's it for this series. I'll see you during the week, guys. Bye bye.